Yes, Switch 2 announcement time. Let's fucking go. I have predictions, guys. I have predictions. So if they were clever, right? If Nintendo was clever, they would at least announce a 3D Mario. I have wishes. My biggest wish is Animal Crossing, because we already got Tears of the Kingdom, and I don't think they're going to make a new main game Zelda that quickly. Like a prediction, maybe Mario Kart? Mario Kart is a little bit more likely. It has been 8 years since Mario Odyssey. The launch of the new console, if they want to sell the console launch, they need a couple of games that make people buy it, and a 3D Mario would be perfect for it, because it has been 8 years, and it would sell the console so hard. Anything, oh my god, Pokemon Colosseum would be great. That would be a big whiz. That would be insane. That would be an insane whiz. Kirby, I don't think they'll announce one. Maybe they will. Maybe they will. I don't think so. We got one relatively recently as well. What did we get with the Switch one? We got Mario Odyssey announced. We got Splatoon 2 announced. We got Mario Kart. We got the Xenoblade Chronicles series announced. We got some new IPs with the Switch 1 as well. The Switch 1 announcement was very big. They re-announced not Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild back then as well and stuff like that. So I hope that they do give us the same energy with the Switch 2, honestly. I kind of hope they give us the same energy, you know? I might actually cry depending on what they announce today. There's a slight potential of me losing my mind. Tiny percentage that I might lose my mind. Oh my god, get ready! Get ready! Get ready! Oh! Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm not. What game series Animal Crossing? I don't think it will happen. I don't think Animal Crossing will happen. I need to be realistic, but if it does get announced as a launch title, I will scream. If they want to be clever, they have to announce a 3D Mario. If they want to be really selling those consoles, they have to announce a 3D Mario in my mind. Yeah. Silk Song. Let's see if we get some Silk Song news. Can the meme finally die? Can the meme finally fucking die? Alright, let's go. Let's go. I'm about to cry. 17 plus? What is 17 plus on a Nintendo console? What is 17 plus? 17 plus on a Nintendo console? Wow, they put in all of the budget to this. Look at this budget. I'm covering the Yoshi sign! There it is, see it? This is so cute. Wait, is this going to be 3D Mario? No, it's a Mario Kart. They announced a Mario Kart. Okay, we got a Mario Kart. I mean, that's the least they have to do. That's the bare minimum. In my mind, a Mario Kart 1 party game is a bare minimum for launch. You know? Bare minimum. Welcome! It's a new one? New one. Okay, new Mario Kart. They have to do 1 party game at least and 1 single player main game at least to do the bare minimum of the launch titles. That's the least they have to do. So this is already on a good, you know, we're already going on a... Is that a fucking cow? We're going in a good direction, I guess. Now they have to... No, I don't think Mario Party... We got a lot of Mario Party in the recent months, in the recent year. So I don't think it's going to be Mario Party. They just did like 2 new Mario Parties or something. So I don't think it's Mario Party. I think the multiplayer title is Mario Kart. And then they're going to do at least 1 single player main title like a 3D Mario. So I hope it's a 3D Mario. Hi!
Hello everyone.
Hello.
I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
The mixing, the voices are so much lower than the trailer music.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki.
This is mixed like shit. It's okay.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World.
Let's go.
Exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, we got a multiplayer
Now,
game down.
What do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be?
Classic Nintendo. We have multiplayer. Now we need single player.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
They could have done Double
Welcome to
Dash
this
too.
vast world.
Imagine they would have
Kart
brought
races
Double
are held
Dash
throughout
back.
various regions
People
that
would have
span the
creamed their
globe.
pants.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
People would have creamed their pants if they would have brought Double Dash. Oh wait, weather? Okay. We get weather. That can be
And
annoying.
In this Mario Kart game, you can go off
Double
the
dashing my
racetrack and
pants
drive
right now.
virtually everywhere in this world.
What?
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
There's still time for people to cream their pants. Let's go.
Stick at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the
Double Dash
competition.
sold a lot less popular, but
With
nostalgia
24
is a hell of a
drivers in each
drug.
race, the most in series history, the competition
world?
is gearing up.
Kind of.
Introducing Knockout Tour.
Pseudo
Race
open world. I
non-stop
mean,
from one corner of the world to
they're trying
another.
something new. It's neat.
There are multiple
It's neat.
checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
That's like, is that a JoJo reference?
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
That's like Steel Ball Run. This is JoJo Part 7. It's like
You can also freely
cross-continent
drive around this
race.
vast world in free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever
That's
your heart
cool.
takes you.
That's fucking cool. That makes you want to
You can
play.
also go for scenic drives with friends.
That wants you.
And even take photos together. at
Okay,
different
that wants to
locations.
make you play it alone more as well. Like, that way you want to play alone as well and unlock everything, right? Like, that's clever.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here.
Let's
Mario
go.
Kart World.
Not bad. I'm
Game launches
actually.
on the same day as Nintendo
I'm fine with
Switch
that,
2.
yeah.
More details about this title will be shared in an
fine
upcoming
with
Mario
that.
Kart World Direct. So be on the
Mario
lookout for
Kart
more
World Direct.
information
A
in the
full
future.
direct for Mario Kart is wild.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Yeah. That's good.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, before we get to banger games.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
Okay. I hope they fix the Joy-Con
And on the
drift.
right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
Everybody was going crazy about the C button.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Everybody was losing their minds over the C button because they were like making memes out of it. What does the C button do? What does the C button do?
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
The sound is like belayed.
That was you. So quick. Oh,
Is it a group call?
no.
Is that like Discord for the Switch?
No, I'm about to get Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new
Game
feature for
Chat?
Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello.
I was like, they just that.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
They add Discord to Switch, yes.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
No way is that microphone going to sound good.
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
No way.
right, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will
No
still
way
come
is that
through
microphone
clearly,
going to be.
letting you chat with ease.
I'm calling it.
Bow.
That microphone is going to sound like shit. There's going to be some Xbox 360
And you can
microphone.
use this feature in handheld mode too.
I
letting
swear.
you easily chat with friends
Big
and
doubt.
family. If you
Big
open the
doubt.
chat menu and turn on
Okay,
game
but screen sharing is fun. Like if you play a game and you can screen share to your
also share
friends,
your game screen.
Did you see
that'd be
something go on top of
fun.
that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it?
That can be. I love. It's like screen sharing on Discord. Sometimes you just do that, like screen share to your friends. That can be fun.
I got it.
Don't disrespect the 360 headset like that. That microphone is not going to sound. But if the Switch has a built-in microphone, that can bring in new game features.
So hard, right? It's tough.
That can like you remember how the DS had a microphone and you could like call out to the Nintendogs and stuff like that. This could mean that we get a new Nintendogs, for example.
You can
A
adjust the size of
microphone
your
on the
game
console
screen.
means what if we get a new Nintendogs?
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Listen, on the DS it was amazing. The microphone,
Or
it sounds
expand
like
another friend's
it
game
was a
screen.
nice feature. Okay, we had Nintendogs.
You gotta get above
I
that,
want that.
wall that's to your left.
You're almost there.
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
this is where I have to do a little wall ride.
New Nintendogs would be hype as fuck, right?
So everyone can watch them play.
Right, imagine, like, it could be cool for games. Like, on the DS, it was used a few times, and it was pretty neat.
Oh, nice.
You have to give the DS some credit there.
Smile.
The DS was pretty
yo,
fucking...
that's
I like your pose, Mix.
was a good
On
console.
the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
God,
A really. Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Here,
This is
you can
so
quickly and easily
staged.
mute
I love
yourself
it.
and more. And there's this. By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey!
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo.
the streamer cam!
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
Not the
you
streamer
can appear on
cam!
screen and video chat while playing a game.
Not the fucking streamer cam!
It was good. Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
Not the fucking streamer cam! Switch eye toy,
Look forward to
literally!
games which use your camera feed.
This is amazing! I kind of love it. This gives me. This definitely gives me iToy vibes, man. I love the iToy, okay? That was an
Using
underrated
game chat.
thing.
Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if
This,
you were together in the
this
same
made
room.
me unreasonably
Play
happy.
together, or compete in
Listen,
online
it is a
multiplayer games.
family-focused console,
Chat
so
while
it
playing your
makes
personal
sense,
favorites.
right?
Decide
Like,
your
for-
own
for,
rules for a retro
you know,
game competition.
This system is built for Miya. No, I'm not
Hold a
getting the
sports
camera.
competition between
I'm not
families.
getting that camera.
All together, anytime.
I miss clicking Windows on
anywhere.
iToy. I loved
Game
iToy, man. Honestly, it's not a bad addition to the
What did you
console.
think?
At least the
In
console
developing
is
Game Chat,
highly
our goal was
different
for
due
you
to that.
enjoy playing
the
online
Switch
with
one.
others more closely, including family and friends. Almost
Still not
if
as
we were
great
all
as the
playing together in the
Game
same
Boy
place.
camera. God damn it.
The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day.
VTubing
as Switch
Nintendo
2.
Direct. The camera, I
Nintendo
won't
Switch
get the
Online
camera,
membership
guys. I'm a
will be
VTuber. I
required
don't need
to
that
use Game
shit.
Chat.
I don't need that shit.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat,
Ah, that's
it will be
fine.
available without
Listen,
a membership
guys.
for a limited time.
If you haven't done it
We
yet,
hope you'll try it out.
if you haven't done it yet, get
Additionally,
family
Game
sharing.
Chat supports the
Get a
Nintendo
few
Switch
friends
parental
and
controls
do
app, and different
online
settings
with
can be
family
adjusted.
sharing.
For example,
Okay?
whether parental permission is always
Yeah.
required when a child wants to use Game Chat
It's
to play with their
cheaper.
friends.
Anyways.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
Anyways.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together.
Friends.
But on Nintendo Switch 2,
Are you
can
guys
play
getting
together locally
triggered?
on multiple systems using just one game.
Oh, that's That's
with
cool.
Game Share.
That's cool, yeah.
As
That
shown
they
here,
they
even
kind of
games that
introduced
require
that.
multiple screens can be played if one person
That's
owns a
like, oh my god, you
compatible
know what that
game. With
reminds
Game
me
Share,
of?
You can temporarily share compatible games with others. Who
You know what
also
that
have
reminds me
Nintendo
of?
Switch 2,
The
or a
Nintendo
Switch
DS
system.
had a Mario
You can
Kart,
share a game with
which
up
you
to
could
3 other
share
systems
with a
at a time.
full lobby of people.
Game
And
Share
then
also
you
supports
could play the
online
Mario
play with other
Kart with the
Switch 2
full, like with
systems.
16
And you
people,
can use it
and
with friends
and
via
only
Game
one
Chat,
person
which we
needed the
showed
game,
earlier.
and it was fucking amazing.
Game Share can only be
It
used
was
with compatible games.
fucking
This
amazing.
feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for
Like, it
Clubhouse
was
game
so fun. I
51
remember
Worldwide
going on like a
Classics on
class
Nintendo
trip.
Switch.
We went on a
Game
class
Share
trip in a
support
bus,
is also
and
planned for
everybody had their
select games
DS with them,
exclusive
and we
to
all
Nintendo
played Mario
Switch
Kart
2,
because
so
one
we have to
person had
look
Mario
forward to
Kart for the DS. It was
Up next.
actually insane. Yes?
We'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Okay.
Please take a look.
It worked out for us always. Like, it always worked for me. The Mario Kart for the DS sharing, that always
At
worked
7.9
for me.
inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares
That's
to
just as
Nintendo
big as
Switch.
my...
The system's thickness remains the same.
Sorry.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
I mean, that's like the bare minimum they had to do.
The screen supports
Average
up to
size.
120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Oh, finally. Finally. They finally did the bare minimum.
The LCD screen is more vivid
more
and
frames,
supports
yes.
HDR, providing more
1080p
contrast between
and more
light
frames,
dark areas of the
finally.
images.
Finally.
All new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically.
But do they break?
Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system.
they
Detach your
break?
controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
We have to check how breakable they are.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Okay. The Switch didn't have HDR? No, they didn't.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
Can they just specifically... You know what? How they would sell the
Each Joy-Con
console?
2 controller can be used as
Imagine
a mouse
they would
to
have
play
the
with compatible
balls.
Games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Oh my god, it's a fucking mouse.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
I think the speakers on the Switch 1 were already pretty
It
decent.
has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via
So,
game chat.
what, you know
It
what
also
would be
uses
ballsy?
noise-canceling
If they would like
technology
throw
to
the new
filter
Joy-Cons
sound,
and
so your voice will
say,
come through
oh,
clearly.
and we fixed the Joy-Con drift issue. And they just straight up admitted to it. Like,
Even if you
imagine
don't
the
have a
balls.
surround sound system,
Imagine the
games
balls.
can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
That's cool. That's cool. Love to see it. They didn't fix the drift, I'm guessing. I mean, they didn't mention it, so...
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like.
This is
with a
also the
large,
bare minimum.
sturdy
The old
stand.
stand was
You can move
ridiculous.
freely, like this.
The old stand was
In
awfully
addition
ridiculous.
to the USB-C port found on the
Surround
bottom of
sound
the
is
system,
pretty
there's
pog,
one
yes.
on top as well.
Ooh! Finally!
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Finally! Fucking finally! They listened! They did the bare minimum!
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more.
That's a
Reading and writing data
that's
is
a lot of
also
gigs,
faster.
actually. That's a lot of gigs,
Use
actually.
the Nintendo Switch 2 dock
I'm
to
so
connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
They did
HDR
it. They
is also
fucking
supported in TV.
finally! Finally HDR! Fucking finally! They fixed the console!
The Nintendo Switch
They
2
listened.
dock
Actually,
has a built-in
yes.
fan that
I'm
keeps your
shook.
system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
They have a cooler in the dock now? Okay, that's cool. They have a fucking cooler in the dock now. That's fucking... The dock before was like just a
On
piece
Nintendo
of
Switch 2,
plastic.
you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
Good.
Physical
That's
and
also the
digital
bare
games are
minimum.
supported.
This is also the bare minimum they should have done, yes. Downward compatibility was such a big one. The dock actually does something now, guys. It's not just a scrapey piece of plastic.
As you just
This
saw,
looks
Nintendo
decent.
Switch
I'm
2 isn't
positively
simply an improved
surprised.
Nintendo Switch.
No, it actually...
We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features.
That's actually... I'm
And to help
positively
players better
surprised.
understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour.
Oh, that's the
Exclusive to Nintendo Switch
console.
2.
That's the console introduction game. Every console has a console
standing over
introduction
here.
game. This
Okay,
is
everyone.
Okay,
join me
let's
inside
see.
the game.
let's see
There
the
are a lot of
console
question mark
introduction
icons
game.
here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?"
Should I count it for the
Joy-Con 2
counter? No,
controllers
we just
attached to the
ignore this
system
one, I
with magnets.
think.
And
This
those
is like an
magnets are
interactive
inside the
tutorial. You know?
The SL and
It,
SR
it,
buttons on
like,
the
it
Joy-Con 2
explains
are
the
made of
console to
metal.
you and everything. You know?
So that's how they attach to the system.
It's technically a game, yes, but it's more like a
Magnetic circuit is
tutorial,
formed
right?
between them, so they won't easily detach.
It's more like a game console tutorial.
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2
Okay, this
controllers
one is
have
still
mouse
sending me.
controls.
What the
And
fuck
when
do you
combined with
mean
the
it's a
gyroscopes, you can even do
mouse?
something like this.
I'ma be playing my FPS
You can
games
adjust
with
the
this.
position of the golf
This is
club
going to
aimed
be
for the
my
cup
new
by rotating the
FPS
Joy-Con 2.
mouse.
By combining the mouse
I'm a
controls
rank
and gyroscopes,
and veteran who's
things
also
like
like
this are
with
possible.
this mouse.
There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos.
That's just a tutorial and
Some of
tech
the
demo,
secrets
yeah.
range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might
Nintendo
not
Government
notice until
content,
they're
they won't
pointed out.
Yeah,
There are
why would they
plenty.
compete with the PC? Why would they?
Nintendo Switch 2
They can
Welcome
do
Tour
what
will
they're
launch
good
as a paid
for
digital
and what
game on
they're,
the
you know,
same day
known
as
for
Nintendo Switch
and
2.
make all of
So
the
please
money.
check it out if you're
They don't
interested.
have to compete with the PC.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
This is the game card for Nintendo
Are the
Switch
game
2
cards still
titles.
going to taste bitter?
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Let's go.
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
I take it. It doesn't matter.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
That's okay.
Additionally, to transfer
that
data
doesn't
from
hurt me
Switch
too
to
much.
Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the system transfer feature. With this feature,
Doesn't hurt me too
you can
much.
transfer save data, digital games,
I
and
wonder if
more.
they still taste bitter. They have
We're
to.
also releasing a
Imagine
new
all of the
Pro controller.
videos and clips that come out when the
It
first
has a
games come out
C
and
button,
people
which
start
launches Game Chat,
licking
and
them on the
back,
first
there are
day
new GL
and posting that on
GR
TikTok.
buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls.
The
In
new Pro
addition,
controller
an
looks
audio
nice.
jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will
Boys
go
said
live.
Marika gonna
There
go
will also be an
crazy.
Ask a Developer
The
forum on the
hardcore
website,
flaming
where the three of
starts.
us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2.
Mm-hmm.
We hope you'll check that out as well.
We'll see what. Like the card.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Oh, I'm creaming.
We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it. So
Same.
please wait just a bit longer.
Same. Can we pre-order?
Now, broadly speaking, on
A
Nintendo
shit ton
Switch
of
2,
people are
you can
watching
play
this right
3
now.
types
I
of
don't think I'm the
games.
only one. Like many
The first
people are
type
watching
is
this right now.
Nintendo
This is
Switch
not.
2 games.
I mean,
These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
nice.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch
that's
2,
like the
and more.
upgraded
Now,
versions.
I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree.
See, that's what I mean. That's
Please
so
take a
much
look.
cleverer, because they already just released this specific Mario Party.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is
Right.
getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2.
So of course they would,
The upgrade
you know,
expands
just
on
remake
the
that
base
one, like
game
not
and
remake,
adds
but
new
kind of, you know,
features, including mouse controls,
upgrade that one.
audio recognition, more expressive rumble.
Mario Party, yeah, but it makes so
gameplay
much more
that
sense
uses
to,
a
because
camera
that one is just,
accessory,
that one is so
all of
new.
which can be accessed on Switch
That one
2.
is still so new. It would be so
Let's
stupid
check
to
out
make a new
3
one,
new
like
and
straight up.
updated modes.
I guess it's more like
First
a
up
port. You
is
can
Mario
count
Party
it as a
mode.
port, I guess.
With a single camera, up to 4 players can join
This is
the
more like a port
festivities.
than a remake.
You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play.
Because they just
so you can
they just
experience all the
matched it to the new
reactions
console,
and
but they
emotions in
didn't
real
really, you
time.
know.
Or 4 friends can take the party online.
Yeah, in a few years we'll get a new one, but I don't think it would be too early to make a new one. That one is still
Up
relatively
next,
new.
It's Bowser
And it's a
Live,
good game.
A mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect the most coins.
The camera is so
Ride
stupid,
an
but it
RC
gives
car
me
with your voice.
it gives me such 2010s
And competes in other minigames
experimental
using
gaming
full-body
vibes, you
movement
know?
and sound.
I can respect it.
Finally,
Like the fucking
take a
iToy,
ride on the
the
mouse control
2000s and
carnival coaster.
2010s
With the safety
experimental
bar
gaming
lowered and
vibes.
secure.
I love those.
You're off.
I love those. I love being
Use mouse
like
controls to shoot down
wacky and
enemies
silly
while
with
you
stuff
feel the
like that.
bumps and rumbles of the coaster.
I can respect being wacky.
When you enter a pipe,
Ads start in
a
30 seconds,
minigame
by the
will
way. I'm
begin.
sorry, I cannot stop the
There's
ads.
a bouldering game where 2 players
Oh
each
my
control an
God.
arm. And one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
If you can connect a webcam,
Enjoy
yeah,
the
I
thrill
hope you
of
can
these
connect any
intuitive
camera at one
minigames.
point, but I don't
How
think so. They
quickly can
they
you
might
reach
want
the
to sell the
station?
cameras, you know.
From minigames that use a camera, the
They might
built-in
want to sell the
microphone,
cameras.
mouse controls,
Especially this camera seems to have
and
a
rumble.
thing
The
where it
biggest
cuts
party
out
yet is
your
getting
body
even
alone.
bigger.
So there's some
Super
type
Mario
of,
Party
I don't know if it's in the
Jamboree,
camera,
Nintendo Switch 2
some type
edition
of
plus Jamboree
ski-
TV
like,
launches on Nintendo Switch 2
system that
July
makes
24th.
you cut like a green screen, like a fake green screen.
Nintendo Switch 2 players
You know?
who already own Super Mario Party
Oh no, have a good
Jamboree
meeting.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Oh, you can buy an upgrade pack instead of getting the
Please look
entire
forward
game.
to
That's
a
good.
New Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some
Good.
more Nintendo
Like if
Switch 2
you would have
edition
just bought
games.
the entire game completely. Are we getting a Okay, that's
Nintendo
good.
Switch 2 editions
That's
of
good.
The Legend of Zelda
They will
Breath
finally
of the
look
Wild and The Legend
nice.
of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced
That means
resolution
we
and
can
frame
finally
rates,
play it in proper frame rates.
and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant.
Let's
So
go.
you
We
can play
finally
with
can play
smoother,
Zelda with a
higher
proper
definition
frame rate. Oh,
graphics.
this looks actually nice. That's the
Plus,
treatment the game
You can
deserved.
get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on
This stupid
smart
app.
devices.
The stupid app.
It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these
Stupid
titles.
app. Why did they
For
announce
example,
that stupid app?
it can help guide you to various locations.
Is that like an
shrines and
interactive
quests you
map like the
haven't found yet.
Genshin Impact
Guidance
map?
activating. Proceed north.
They have a fucking... Is that a GPS?
You can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
They gave us a GPS! Turn right. Take a left turn. Zelda's
We hope these
GPS.
features will
That's
make your
kinda
adventures
cool.
even more
I
enjoyable.
can respect it. They're being wacky again. I'm back. Welcome back. Okay, that gets an upgrade. See, that's what I mean.
In
All of
Kirby
the games that are too new.
You'll
You
be able to
remember?
enjoy an
You
additional
remember how I
story
said Kirby is
exclusive to
too
the
new?
Nintendo Switch 2
Tears of the
edition,
Kingdom
along
is
with
too new.
improved
They
graphics
will
and
not
frame rates.
make a new ones. Yes, it makes so much more sense to just upgrade those. and
story
put
takes
it on a
place in
new
the Forgotten
system and
World
like
after
upgrade the
being struck
quality,
by a
right?
powerful meteor
Since those
that's
are so
causing some
new,
mysterious
it makes so
changes.
much sense. So much sense.
We hope you're looking forward
That's
to
exactly
Kirby's
what
new
I was
adventure.
kind of imagining. The Ride of the
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
That's nice. For the people who don't want to get the Switch too, they can still play the Metroid game on the Switch. Which I
In addition
honestly,
to standard controls, you can use mouse controls
that's pretty
for
neat, actually.
intuitive gameplay on Switch
Or if you
2.
just get the Switch 2, you don't have to get the one version, you
Plus,
can just get the
you
2
can
version.
explore the immersive world in 4K
Any new game
at
besides
60
Mario
frames
Kart?
per
No,
second.
right now they're
Or
showing the
enjoy
upgrades. I
smoother
think they're
action in
keeping the
Full HD
bigger
at
announcement for the
120
end.
frames per second.
They start with
Choose
something
from these
big
two modes,
that
both
people
of which
already
support
all
HDR,
kind of knew about.
based on your preference
And now
playstyle.
they're giving us some like cool info. The console info was cool.
Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a
Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition as
That's
well.
nice. Okay, we can respect
By
that.
taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure
can
in
respect
Lumio City
that.
with enhanced resolution and
Enhanced
frame rate.
resolution is pretty neat.
The Nintendo Switch
That's a
2
good
edition
lineup
games you
for
just saw will be available as both
The
physical
1 and 2
digital
editions. Look,
versions.
the lineup is pretty decent.
And
can-
if you already own the
and-
Nintendo Switch version of a game,
This is
you
cool.
can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition
See,
by
you don't-
purchasing an upgrade
You
pack.
don't have to buy the entire game,
We
which
hope
is
you're looking
also
forward to
respectable.
the
That's
Nintendo
something
Switch 2
I would
edition
have
game.
like a few years ago. I would have said Nintendo just makes you play
Next, I'd like to
buy the
introduce
entire
a
game
brand new
again.
game
Let's be
featuring
real.
mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2
So this
controller.
is surprising for Nintendo in my eyes.
Please take a
Usually
look.
they're a lot more greedier. A lot more greedy, I guess. Greedy. I didn't say the price, but it won't be full price, so that's already better than paying full price. I did not expect that when the trailer started, but... I mean, it's an actual sport. Disability in games is actually kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. And it's an actual sport. This is a sport that exists. Maybe without, you know, the cyber visuals. You know? But it's pretty neat. I can respect it. Looks fun, not gonna lie. I mean... Oh wow, that's actually cool. They need to launch a couple of games at the beginning specifically that use the new features. That's just normal. They always do that. They always do that. They always release a couple of games, you know,
In
to
Drag
use
and
the
Drive,
new...
You'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves.
That takes quite a bit of
We
upper
hope
body
you're
strength to
looking
do.
forward
Yeah,
a new
it's
twist
like a
on 3-on-3
crazy sport
matches
because you have
using dual
to
mouse controls.
like really have control
Next,
over your
here are some
wheelchair,
games
and you
from
have to
our
have a
publishing
lot
and
of upper body
development
strength and all of
partners
that.
coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
You know?
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair.
What?
You can see them, can't you? The rays
Let's go!
that guide you.
I mean,
Burden.
Elden Ring on Switch is kind of wild. I mean, now that they have the quality, they didn't have the frames per second and the quality before, right? Now they have the quality that they can do it. So
May you take the throne.
now they can do stuff like this. That's pretty based. That's based.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish
I love
the
Hades.
sinister titan
Sorry.
of time. You'll
And I
battle
love
beyond the
playing it on
underworld to the
Switch more.
ends
I
of
played
the
it on
earth,
Switch more
getting to know
than
dozens of characters from
on
Greek
PC.
myth, in a story
because that's the type of game I love playing, like lazing around on the bed or like on the way, on the road, you know? So I did play a lot more on the Switch.
Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
Ta-da-da.
皆さんこんにちは。
Capcom, let's go! Okay, please
我
something
々がお
good.
届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ
That's
2だ
also
けの
port,
新モ
right?
ードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 Fighters Edition の2バー
That's
ジ
a
ョン。
port, yeah.
さらに
Okay.
ゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボ
World
カ
on
ードも一緒
Switch?
にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
They have amiibos for that? Holy shit.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal.
That looks cool. It looks pretty decent.
I'm for sale.
I'm a sucker for anything mech, so...
Thanks for the warm welcome!
And he has like a slingshot and stuff like that.
This planet will be ours.
So that's pretty neat.
The Trinitas.
A bad boy and mecha? Yeah, I'm a simple woman, listen.
Humanity.
You saw me a broody man and some mechs, and I'm sold, you know?
I'll tear you apart! All children, bring
That's
hope
actually
to our
pretty
lives.
poggers. Is that a new one? Or is that like a port or a remake as well?
This is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2.
Is that a new one, Aria? New one? Sequel? Okay, write it down as a new one. That's big. This is a port. Split Fiction is a
they get
port.
trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free.
That's pretty neat.
Let me tell you this: if you like It Takes Two, you're
That
gonna
is
love
pretty
this one.
neat.
Trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the
So
day
far, it's
Switch
pretty
2
decent. Like I'm not like super disappointed yet. Oh no, fuck you, EA Sports.
We're bringing fans together across the world.
Sorry.
On the pitch and on the gridiron.
EA
We're
Sports.
excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports.
Cinegame. Cinegame. I hate EA
Hi, I'm
Sports.
Alan Tu from AdvancedSoftware. We are bringing
Yeah, I don't
Hogwarts
care about that.
Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions,
I don't care about
you'll
that.
be immersed in the Wizarding World like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2
Yeah,
give you
port.
even more ways
There's a
to
port as
experience
well.
the adventure.
Nice
Discover
for the
the
people who
enhanced
like to
magic
play it, I
when
guess.
Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on? Son of a...
I fucking love Tony Hawk. Holy shit. I fucking love Tony Hawk. Holy fucking shit. Will Limp Bizkit be in a game? No! Stop my Mandela effect! My fucking Mandela effect! Limp Bizkit will be in a game, just trust me. Is this a port? Still no Limp Bizkit, Miya. I swear there was Limp Bizkit in one Tony Hawk game in the past. That's a port as well, right?
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive.
Is that
We're
Hitman?
bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
What is this line-up?
As the best assassin in the trade, Agent
What
47
is this
does
fucking
everything he can
line-up?
to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending
Do
on
I
the
would
player's
love this?
commitment.
Let's go. Let's
Our
go.
ever-expanding game will
The
release
Hitman
on
game
the
is
same
awesome, to
day
be
as
honest.
Switch 2.
I love games where you can be silly.
Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar
They
agent
planned
to the
everything,
platform.
literally. I love that everybody was locked in to make a little clip about it as well. Everybody was like, yeah, we're going to bring our game to the Switch and we're going to make a personal clip for it. Like, they are all invested. 007? Oh! No way. Crazy.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
That's wild.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
This is a...
Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition.
It's a remaster.
Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help.
Do we have remake and remaster separate in our list?
Change and customize jobs to build.
Or do we put remaster at a port?
Enjoy your adventure.
Is remaster a port? Remakes?
And advancements.
Those words are so confusing.
With unique ways to play.
We're done separately?
Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster.
How many games? Damien has the list.
Once more.
Sega! Yakuza! Part! Director's cut though. Yakuza on the Switch, yes. They're doing all of the ports right now, so then they can do the big announcements in the last like 15 minutes or something, I think. That's correct,
we have more games to show from our publishing and development partners. But for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Please. Something good. Come on. Is that Zelda? No. It kind of feels...
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians,
it is Zelda.
Who dwelled on the surface. Their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
This is 100% Hyrule Warriors, you think so?
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then...
The story lead? No, this is a prequel. This is a prequel. Are you going to play... You're going to play the side characters in Zelda, I think. It's a fucking prequel. Hyrule Warriors? That's insane. I love Warriors type games. That's fucking insane. That's actually a big one. Holy shit. That's a fucking big one. That's... Write that down on the new. That's a big one. Holy shit. That's sick. It is. That's very
Hyrule
sick.
Warriors: Age of Imprisonment.
That was sick.
It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games.
That's a new one, yeah.
From Nintendo.
Didn't they have one for the Wii U and was rather good? The Wii U lineup, though small, was very underrated.
Long ago.
It was a small lineup because the Wii U didn't have a lot of time and was under...
news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Okay.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Ah, I guess I
with
take
Nintendo
it.
Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Okay. I want to see more games, honey. No, they won't let us play GameCube games.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library.
No.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh my god, I'm
Nintendo
crying.
GameCube, originally released in 2001.
I started drooling.
Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Transcending history and lore. A tale of souls and swords.
No, there's going to be hopefully a constant
weapons-based fighting game. Each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray.
Go.
Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds
Let's
over
go.
2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will
With
put
the
it
Link
all on
guest
the line
character,
in
yes.
death-defying races. Featuring the series' first
Oh
machine
my
customization
God.
and story mode, get ready to
Yeah,
experience
F-Zero as well.
F-Zero
The OG one.
GX.
Smash Bros.
With
Melee,
games
please.
that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally.
People
or
can
online.
actually play this together. That's insane.
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher
I
resolution
hope we
than
get
the original
Twilight Princess and
You can also check the controls for each title and customize
was
them
it
to your
Colosseum on
liking.
GameCube as well? I want. Oh god, there's so many I want.
More titles will
Oh
be
God.
added in the future.
Wait, there's a big one. Oh my god. There's a really good. There's Colosseum.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to
There's
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
Let's go.
And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly.
That might be
and
hype
also
for
has
the
a
Smash
C button
players.
to quickly access
This,
chat.
if the controller feels good and it's
Nintendo
not
GameCube
like
controller,
cheaply made, this might be
exclusively
hype
available
for the
Nintendo Switch
Smash
Online
players in the
members,
future.
will also be
If
available
that
the
co-
same
like if
day
that
as
controller
Nintendo
feels
Switch
good,
2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them
people
before,
might love that. Man,
hope
I
you're looking
destroyed my
forward to Nintendo
hands.
GameCube
I
and
destroyed
Nintendo
the
Classics.
palms of my hands with the
Of
GameCube
course,
controller.
you can continue to play select games from the systems shown
There
here
was,
on
oh
Nintendo
god.
Switch 2.
Or the Nintendo 64
Okay,
controller,
let's see
I
some more
destroyed
games
my
from our publishing
hands.
and
There's so many
development
controllers I destroyed my hands with. I destroyed my thumb with a freaking PlayStation 2 controller, let's be real. Ooh, wait, they put in new chapters? It wasn't. I thought he will never finish this. I thought he will never finish this actually. I thought it was a meme or something. Deltarune. No way. Yes way, apparently. Yeah, because of the 3 and 4th chapter? It's fair, yeah, it's fair. It's fair. How much money do you pay to be in the Nintendo Direct, the most important Nintendo Direct of the next 10 years? How much money do you pay to be in this specific Nintendo Direct?
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2.
Nice!
Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot
Wait,
your
2
way
months?
through a
Ain't no
world
way,
filled
it
with
actually
wild
launches
enemies
on
and
the Switch
outrageous
2 as
weapons.
well. That's actually
still in
insane.
development, and it's already
Excuse
the
me,
most
what?
ambitious
I mean, now the
Borderlands
hardware
game
can
we've
handle
ever
it, I
made.
guess.
Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead.
Now
and
that the
there's more
hardware
from
can
2K
handle
on
it.
the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games.
Civilization? They're just adding everything.
Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish
They just add
an empire and guide your
everything on
people
there.
throughout the ages of history.
Oh,
With
God.
new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive
Wait, that
gameplay
makes so much sense. The mouse
Civ 7
controls
launches
make
on
so
the
much
same day
sense
as
for a
Switch
game
2.
like this. What the fuck?
And if you already own the
What the
Nintendo
fuck?
Switch
Why
version,
does this make
you can
sense?
experience mouse controls in Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Yes?
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks. And I'm Ben Bishop. Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Plus NBA 2K as well. We can't wait to see you in the ring. And
Ports, right? Ports. Portsies.
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful
Snore
enthusiasm and a
literally.
profound lack of
Wait a willy.
Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees.
I thought the title was 4 Kids Stranded. That would have been why.
Hook, line, and sink.
Oh god, the stream is broken.
Tastes amazing,
They broke the
doesn't it?
stream. Yeah, that's not me.
Really?
I can reload, but I don't think it's me. Yeah, they just... It's not on my side!
Well, I think that's everything. Let's
The
set
stream
sail.
died? Literally.
For home.
Nintendo crashed. Was it too many people watching? It's a million and a half. 1,400,000 people watching 07 and said, guys. It's so dead. It's so dead. They have to fix it. It's YouTube problem. There's a million and a half watching, guys.
Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
07. Oh my god, F, the chat! The chat! It broke.
We're still working on the game. We're excited to share more with you in the future.
It broke! Huh? Froze now. It froze now. Nintendo has to fix it. We're getting... Oh my god. 1 million? It's 1,400,000. There we go, we're back. Civilization 7. 7. It wasn't me. It was not me. It was not me. Welcome, 1.5 million people watching, not counting all of the people sitting in streams like this. I love how well the direct is going.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City.
Now imagine!
Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go.
That's
Get
insane.
ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo
Okay,
Switch 2
we don't see the
online.
visuals, but Cyberpunk gets ported to the Switch.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。
Square Enix, and we don't see it!
任天堂スイッチ2で
Wait, there's Square Enix and we cannot see it? That's just a scam.
リメイクインターグレードを発売いたし
The
ます。
Final Fantasy VII Remake will be on Switch 2.
ミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの
Final Fantasy VII Remake will be on Switch
20
2.
年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい
Port
FF7 を体験いただきます。
No, it's 7.
スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズに
FF7
ぜひ
Remake.
リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待くだ
There
さい。
we go! We're finally not desynced anymore. We're not desynced anymore. Do we now get the new games? Ooh! I don't know. Was that Silk Song? Just thrown in the middle? They just threw it in the fucking middle! June! They just threw Silk Song in the fucking middle! Just like that! They just threw it in there in the roundup. That's insane. That was Silk Song, by the way. Yeah, it's fine. You don't need all of those titles. They're going way too far anyways, honestly. Fucking trolls. Oh lol, Silk Song, just throw it in, literally. Literally, just throw it in there, man. Holy shit. Trolling? I wonder... Wait, I need to look at the chat. The chat is broken. The chat is broken. Silk Song real! It's old Silk Song! Let's go, of course, Fortnite. Fortnite will be on the Switch 2 at launch. We got Professor Layton port. That's not a new one, right? That's a port. Yeah, Tamagotchi Plaza. Everybody is hyped for that one. That will be on Switch 2 as well. Everything will be pretty much on Switch 2. Everything will be on Switch 2. They just said, yeah, everything will be on Switch 2. That's what they said.
We've shown a lot of games so far.
Mhm.
The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Ooh, partners.
Please take a look.
So after that is Nintendo exclusive stuff. After that is only a few... Is that... What is that? Resident Evil? No. Why does he look like Leon? Silent Hill? Why does it kind of look like Leon? Lies of P? Maybe? Lies of P, maybe.
I give you my blood. I give you my life. Turn.
DMC? I don't think so.
A wheel.
Hand holding is lewd.
And transport him.
Look at the unprotected
night of moonlight.
Hand holding. Silent Hill.
To humanity's very dust.
Maple Story collab for Dave the Diver. That's cool. That's actually cool. I can respect that. Bloodborne 2. What if it is Bloodborne 2? But on the Switch, that would not make any sense. What if it is Bloodborne 2? What if it fucking is Blood... No fucking way. I'm holding onto my table. You don't understand. What the fuck is happening now? They broke the Bloodborne? Is it... It could be Night Rain? No way. What if they broke the Bloodborne curse? What if they finally broke the Bloodborne curse? What if they broke the fucking Bloodborne curse? What the fuck? I'm terrified, actually. The curse broken? Maybe it's a new IP? Because it looks kind of like... It first looked like Bloodborne, but it also looks kind of different than anything else. Or is it Bloodborne? Because my brain is actually not computing right now. My brain is not computing this. It might be different. Like, the steampunky aesthetics at the beginning seemed like it, but it also seems completely different in a way. Vampires?
Contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
But it has guns, so it kind of feels like Bloodborne. Carrier of blood? He said blood! He said blood! No, this is Bloodborne. New IP? Maybe a new IP. I'm kind of torn between...
Flow for one, and one alone.
Dusk Blood? Wait! There's a new IP, but... Is it like in the same world as Bloodborne? Wait. Close enough? I mean, this is hype as fuck. Only on Nintendo Switch! It's exclusive! They got the balls, they got their own FromSoft game exclusively. They just went in and yanked that shit. They yoinked it. No, that's so clever. That's so clever of them. That's so clever. That will make the console sell.
As well as our publishing and development partners.
Like, you can hate them for it, but it's clever. At least they're still making exclusives, unlike other consoles that are not worth it anymore because they have no proper exclusives. You remember when PlayStation had great exclusives? Yeah, just saying.
We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward
to it. Sony must be seething.
Please take a look at this.
They stole the things Sony had once. Okay, what do we get? God, this was hype. This was actually hype. No way, they threw it into her face. New Mario, new 3D Mario. Please, new 3D Mario. Please, new 3D Mario. Come on. New 3D Mario, please. It's Kirby. It's Kirby. Okay, it's Kirby. Okay. It's Kirby. I just saw a star. I was hoping. Looks Kirby. I didn't see the shape of the star properly, guys. My eyes are very bad. You guys know that. What the fuck is Kirby doing? Hey yo! What's happening? Is this Kirby racing? Is this Kirby racing? It is! It's Kirby Kart! It's fucking Kirby Kart! Why? Just because. Just because.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally
Kirby
released on the Nintendo
Let's
GameCube
go!
system
Because
over
they
20
can,
years ago,
because they
is getting a
can.
brand new game.
20 years. Has it been
Kirby Air
20
Riders,
years?
directed by
That would be
Masahiro
wild.
Sakurai.
No way.
Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm praying, I'm praying. What the fuck? Is this a Mario? Is this a Donkey Kong? No, was this banana? I don't know what it is. Style's not quite right? Yeah, it's kind of weird. Pikmin? They just had a Pikmin. I don't think it's a Pikmin. They just had one. Is this Donkey Kong? Because I saw bananas at the beginning. Is Donkey Kong? Okay. That's actually hype. That's actually hype. That's a fucking Donkey Kong. You can straight up just destroy the entire level? What? Holy! You're just destroying everything. This is a Hulk platformer. Wait, this is actually kind of cool. This is very OG. There's like OG stuff in there. That's really cool. Oh, the music will be a banger again, of course, because it always is in Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong music is always a banger. Can we agree on that? Banana. Nintendo don't fuck around with us anymore, literally. This is actually crazy. Monkey. They cannot, they have to give us one more trailer, please. Please, one more thing. One more thing. That's pretty pog. That's pretty pog.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Bonanza?
With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way
Genius
through a
would be able
massive
to see a new
underground
Donkey
world.
game.
More details will be shared in the future.
I know a few people
We hope
as
you're
well.
looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
One more, come on.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Come on, one more, one more.
Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
Okay, we need to check the website. Prizes?
We've covered a lot of information.
Yeah.
But that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We're very much looking forward to everyone being able
Come on,
to
one
experience
more,
Nintendo
one more.
Switch 2.
Say psych, we have one
We
more.
appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
They didn't prize reveal in stream? Why didn't they say psych, one more? There's the recap. Recap. Yeah, there's some good stuff. I mean, some good stuff. Okay, let me. Oh, they should have said psych and give us one more trailer. Okay, let me turn on some music. And then I'm going to check if there's already something on the website, okay? Let's see if there's already... Okay, First impression, guys. First impression, we got Silk Song for a second there. The internet is already on fire over the Dusk Bloods. Of course they are. Let me check Twitter. Said no Silk Song. There was Silk Song. Silk Song was announced for 2025. They announced Silk Song for 2025. It was just a few seconds long. They didn't make a big thing out of it. Their Silk Song is announced. New FromSoft game is announced, new Donkey Kong, new Mario Kart. They announced Silk Song like it's no big deal, literally. They just went like, ah yeah, and Silk Song. The camera, oh yeah, the camera. Yeah, new FromSoft game. I'm actually fucking hyped. Demon X Machina 2, and we got Bloodborne port at home. Both of those new Hyrule Warriors, yes. Oh my god, I just remember all of the lineup now. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty decent. The lineup was pretty fucking good.